Everybody, good afternoon. I'm Liyue Shen from Stanford University. I'm honored here to present our work on the scaling human-object interaction recognition through zero-shot learning, collaborated with Serena, Yeung, Judy, Hoffman, Mori, and Fei-Fei. So here we recognize our problem about human-object interaction called HOI, which is an important part of the distinguish the rich variety of human actions. But here the biggest challenge is that it's impractical to have all the label training data set for all the HOI categories. But motivated by the observation that the same verbs and objects will always appear in the multiple HOI combinations. So we found here is a possible solution for this problem. So here, in this work, we propose a zero-shot approach by disentangling the learning of visual appearance of verbs and objects. To be specific here, for example, if we have these two HOI categories in our training dataset, it's normal to detect these two HOI categories in the test set. But by disentangling and combining the visual appearance of separate verbs and objects, our model can detect these novel HOI categories such as the red elephants, which is unseen in the training datasets. And for example, similarly here, by combining the other verbs and object, it's also possible to detect another novel HOI categories. So we call this as a zero-shot learning of the HOI detection. So to implement this idea above, we proposed the multitask learning framework based on the faster RCN network. So firstly, to be specific, a shared trunk of the convolution network is used to extract the feature maps, and also a region proposal network is used to propose the candidate bounding boxes. And then to implement the HOI detections, we firstly implement separate verb detections based on the visual appearance features and also pose features of the human body, and output to the classification and regression laws. And then the second branch is a similar branch for the object detections. And finally, a multitask learning mechanism is used for the end-to-end training. And at the testing, our model will firstly predict the confidence scores for all the object and verb classes, and then output by computing the combination scores of the verb and object pairs, and also considering the spatial relationship constraint for the paired bounding boxes. Our model can output the final HOI categories as the verb and object pairs. So here we experiment our model on the HICO-DET dataset, which is a very large-scale dataset containing 600 HOI categories. And compared to the previous results, our model shows the comparable results with the state-of-the-art solutions using the same base architecture of the RCN detection network. And the last two lines shows the methods which contains an extra design of the spatial modeling, which is orthogonal and also complementary to work with our zero-shot recognition. This also shows that our model can be broadly applicable to the different base architecture. And more interesting qualitative results are showing in our posters for the detection for the same objects and also same actions. And more interestingly is the zero-shot recognition that our model can present. So here we split the 600 categories into training and testing subset. And by doing the experiments, our model can discover finally the novel verb and object pairs, which is beyond the whole annotated dataset of the HICO dataset. So for example here, the 3 HOI categories is novel and beyond all the annotated dataset in the whole dataset. And by visually recognition, the detection results is pretty reasonable and makes sense for the detection results. And we also show the quantitative results that how our model can nurse about the new HOI categories by decomposition the verbs and the objects through here. For example, here by detect the set on the board HOI categories, our model will nurse the action set on from the different HOI categories which contain the same actions, and also nurse the object of the boat from the different HOI categories in the training dataset. And finally, the new HOI categories sit on the boat can be detected at the test time, which is unseen in the training datasets. And for more interesting results, please welcome to our poster this evening, and thanks